Hey everybody, this is Jessica with the K, the MUA. I'm currently recording at 12:45 on a Wednesday. This will be posted the next day, technically. Tonight, the next night, technically Wednesday night. And so we're loving hip hop Atlanta. I just decided to record this video first, and then I'm gonna record the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review tomorrow because I don't feel like watching the show, and it takes too much time to do. But and I'm really like exhausted. I just decided to do this video because it's been weighing on my mind, and I hope that it can help somebody. So this will be a Rant Series Part 3 on getting over somebody and moving on. Now, some of you guys, might think that it's a situation that I made myself. And I did. It's not like I'm just sitting here. I'm not going to sit here and just blame him. I'm going to talk about my side because my side had just as much to blame than his side. Well, no. It's a 50-50. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 50-50. So, some of you out there are probably still hung up on somebody who broke your heart and who you thought genuinely cared for you and loved you. And, some of you guys are still getting over heartbreak, and I want you guys to know that it is okay and that, we are all human. We all make mistakes, regardless of the circumstances of how you guys broke up or how you guys ended, I just want to let you know that it's okay to cry and it's okay. And it takes time to get over somebody. Like Noah's Ark wasn't born. Was it made in a day? Y'all, let me know if it was made in a day. Let me not go say that. Ooh. It takes time is what I'm trying to say. Heartbreak takes time. It takes as long as it did to develop the relationship as it does to get over the relationship. Sometimes God just takes certain people, someone that you truly did care about at your life, so you can discover who you are outside of that person. And, it's okay to cry. I know there's a whole, bunch of, there's a whole bunch of people that say, get over that nigga, get under another nigga. And that might not be your style, That's not who you are. Sometimes to get over heartbreak, you just need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on, your job or your career or school to get over somebody. And I don't think the smartest thing to do sometimes in certain people's circumstances is to get under somebody else. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was getting under someone else to get over somebody else because I realized it was becoming an obsession with how much I was thinking about this other person. It was almost like I had dreams about them. Everywhere I went, I felt like they were there with me. And, when something was happening, I would think, dang, if they were there, what would happen right now? You know what I'm saying? And it was basically putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound because I was still thinking about this one person while I was with this other person. And I think that was God telling me you can't just they say you can, and it works a little bit, but it takes time. Like, I'm just now getting over the person. Like, it took me 5 months, but I had to, do a deep cleanse from this person. Like, a deep, 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 deep cleanse. Like, I had to do a deep cleanse. I had to block them on Instagram. I had to delete my Snapchat. Anytime someone said their name, I had to just ignore the whole conversation because it just hurt me that bad that they did not feel the way that I felt for them. And that hurt really bad. I was affiliated with this person when, they were in a relationship. I'm gonna have to go there. I'm sorry. I had to go there. And some of y'all are gonna be like, yeah, you need respect. I had to go there. Let me tell y'all, I was thinking out of emotion. I was thinking out of emotion. And I was, and I thought, he's here with me and he's not being faithful to her. So it's kind of like, who's really the bad person here? And it still was me. Because I was thinking out of emotion. I wasn't thinking about the fact that it was going to hurt her. And I knew he was lying to me when he said they did break up. I knew he was. He told me, yeah, we're on a break. And y'all weren't on a break because you was eating dinner with her on Snapchat. Like, what? You all weren't on a break. And I chose not to believe it. I did. I chose not to believe it. I chose in my head to be like, maybe they are broken up. They're just friends. And I still proceeded to, mess with them, which is not okay. Like, I was drinking dumb bitch juice for real between the span of the summer of last year in December. Because I was just drinking dumb bitch juice because I believe everything he really said to me. I did. And I believe that, I genuinely do believe maybe he did have a sweet spot for me, but it wasn't enough for him to make me a girlfriend. Does that make sense? And ladies, this is what you have to know. It's not where he's at, it's where he wants to be. Just because, he's in your face, under you playing house, don't mean that you're the one that he wants to be with. And men do that all the time. Men are fickle like that. You know what I'm saying? People set you up that way and you can't really be that way. And I was so consumed in the fact that I liked him so much and I wanted him so much. And it was kind of like I wanted it so bad. But I don't even think I wanted him. I wanted the idea that he could consider me as a girlfriend more than just a friend, more than just a girl he just flirt with or try to, talk to every now and then. Or send mixed signals to. But I had to realize his mixed signals were a signal. Ladies, listen to what I'm saying. His mixed signals were signals that this man did not want me. And I was sitting here like he want me. He don't want you, bruh. And let me tell you, y'all, this took a long fucking time. Like, there was a long time between, I want to say January, no, I want to say June and December, where I was kind of like, this man is who I am meant to be with. This is my soulmate. I don't care what nobody says, and God was like, that is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is over. And it was just embedded in my head that this man was going to be my man. He was not going to be my man. And I hung on to this idea of him since high school that we were going to be together. Eventually, we were going to be together. Because there would be times where he really did show me affection and he really did give me what I wanted. And then there'd be times where he pushed me away and be like, let's just be friends. And let me tell you, ladies, that is the most. Ladies, if a man is doing that to you, run, bitch. He's indecisive and he's gonna break your heart. Like, seriously. And I broke all my rules. I went against all my morals for this man because in my heart, I believed that this man wanted to pursue me and wanted to be with me. Like, I was drinking dumb bitch juice. And I want y'all to listen to this thoroughly. I was thinking out of emotion, and I was not being smart. I was not being smart. I was not doing smart girl shit. I was sitting here, hard eyes, googly eyes. Whatever this man told me, I would have listened. That's just how I felt. And ladies, like, and his mixed signals were so mixed. Like, I should have left that alone the moment he tried to slip in my DMs over the summer. He sat up here and would send me stuff. Like, I don't want to say what kind of stuff, but it was kind of explicit. And because I don't know, y'all, I'm too saved for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too saved to say what I'm gonna say. But he was sending me stuff, and then he'd be like, "Let's be friends. You can't do that." Like, sir, you can't do that. You can't, sir. Ooh, baby, you can't do that. You can't, and I cannot reiterate that enough. You cannot do that. And ladies, if you do have a dude that you was really feeling and he do shit like that, please leave, because your heart is going to be broken. And, you know, what really had me set on the fact that this man was going to be my man before he left, he drunk snapped me and told me how he felt. And my black ass was like, maybe he really do feel some type of way for me. And my thing was, and what I've had to come to the realization of is, if he can't tell you how he feels sober, then maybe that's not a man you need to be with. At all. That's not a man you need to be with. And I was so hung up on this man. Like, y'all don't understand. I was very hung up on him. I was very much infatuated with him. I don't even want to say love. I think it was like one of those things where it was, you know, to me, he could do no wrong. Like, in me, I have a two chances rule. One chance, you know, I'll give you another chance out of that. Second chance, think of it as like them Hercules strings. You know, in Hercules, where the witches or whatever they were, they would cut the string and someone would die. And remember that scene where the string, they tried to cut Hercules and it turned gold because he was a god. I'm not saying he was God, because my God is up there and he's down here on earth doing whatever he's doing where he's at. And that's almost how his string was. Like, he could do no wrong to me because his string was like the Hercules string. He could never die. And it took me, I want to say, it took me 5 months to really get over this man. And what really made me get over him, not even get over him, what really made me realize that this man was never trying to make me nothing and keep me where I was at, was when I went on Instagram and he posted his girlfriend and saying Happy Valentine's Day. Before that, we did have relations. So I think you could tell I was pretty hurt. Like, my chest was hurt. My chest sunk in. I was sad. And that's when I realized, like, this is not who God wants me to be with. And I don't think I would change a thing. At all. And I remember crying on the phone to my friend at work about it. And I was like, maybe it's because he's in, you know, I'm not going to say where he lives because I'm not trying to get, you know, sued. And, you know, maybe it's because he lives all the way in, you know, such and such, you know, the other side of the world. And I'm here, and he just couldn't tell me how he feels, so he wants to be with her. And my friend was like, girl, if he wanted to tell you, he would tell you. He should have told you while he was here. And that's when it clicked to me. This man was never going to tell me, or never going to make me a wife, never going to make me a girlfriend, never going to make me nothing more than just a girl he fool around with when he come back home. And when you come to that realization, nigga, that shit hurt. I'll tell y'all one thing. What really hurt about it was I was talking about it to my mom. And she got in my face. I remember this. She got in my face and she said, what if he marries this girl? What are you gonna do? Y'all, when I tell you my heart dropped, because I thought about that all the time. Because they've been together for a little minute. I think they are still together. I don't know. And my black ass was like in tears. Like, I don't know. I think about that all the time. And it just hurt. It hurt to cry. And I promised myself that I would never let anybody like him make me cry like that again. Because he made me cry to the point where I was crying for 5 days over my friend's house. I would wake up crying, wake up sad. I would wake up feeling like, this is all my fault. And I do take part in that because it wasn't all my fault because he knew what he was doing. But at the same time, as a woman, I should have respected myself enough not to touch that type of territory. And the fact that I was so infatuated with this man almost makes me crazy. Y'all, I wish I could and he was like a Sour Patch Kid for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just nothing but a toxic situationship that lasted longer than it should have. It should have ended in high school. It should have landed. It should have ended when he took my sense. Sense meaning innocence. I don't want to say it. It's icky, but just know it rhymes with X. And it should have stopped there, but I let it go longer than what it was supposed to be because I enjoyed his company and I enjoyed who he was. Now there was a time in college where I really didn't care what he was doing at all. Like, I would see him on Snapchat with his girlfriend. I'd be perfectly fine because I was dealing with my own dude. And then when it come back to summer, it was almost like the memories kept on rushing back, and I felt like, oh my gosh, like this man is supposed to be my man. Like, we just have this connection. And just because we have a good connection does not mean we are good for each other. Let me say that again. Just because I have a good connection with this man does not mean we are good for each other. I said that for the bitches in the back who did not hear me, because I did not hear it at first. And, you have to realize if someone wants to be with you, they're going to be with you. And I know, y'all, it is hard for that realization. I had to delete Snapchat because that's the only place I saw him, because I blocked him on everything else. But I had to delete my Snapchat because I could not stand it. I wrote him a letter saying how I felt. And he read it. And it didn't hurt as much as I thought it was. It did not hurt. It felt like, it just felt like a weight off my chest. Because I don't ever have to wonder, like, did he ever really care about me? Because I got my answer there. When he left me on red, that's my answer. I don't have to dig any deeper than that. That's all I needed from him. But there was times where I really had to delete myself from him and what he was doing, because it was progressing me back into who I was in high school. And who I was in high school, I was chasing after him. I was, I really cared about him, and I really wanted to be with him because he just had this charisma that I enjoyed, and I didn't really care that he was a hoe. Like, to me, that really didn't bother me. And, I never acted crazy with him because I just didn't think to. And looking back, I should have acted like a plum fucking fool with this nigga. Like, there was some times where I should have just been on my love and hip hop shit and just been like, bitch, come on, you ain't finna do all that. What's up? I should have kicked him like Danny did to LP. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no, it took my youth, honestly, ladies. And if you are in the same situation I was in, or you are currently, they take your youth. If you were in a toxic relationship, I'm going to say this again, they take your youth. They take who you once were. They take your youth, sweetie. And when someone takes your youth, that's when you have to step back from the table. And you have to realize, is this really what I want? And my friend put it in perspective. Shout out to Kiara, that's my homegirl. But she put it in perspective. When he was here in Texas, single as fuck, he never made you a girlfriend. He had all that time to make you a girlfriend. He never did. He's had 2 girlfriends since me, y'all. And let me tell you, nothing hurts worse than when you realize you are the just in case girl. I don't want to say, yeah, I was a side chick. I'm not even going to front. Like, nothing hurts worse than when you realize you are the just in case girl. The girl he called when his girlfriend ain't acting right. The girl he called when he just bored. The girl he called when, he feel like being affectionate. The girl he called when, you looking good on Snapchat and he had to hit you up. Nothing hurts worse because you realize that's the only reason why he's talking to you. He's not talking to you for any other reason other than that. And I had to realize if this man really cared about me the way he said he did, he would have never put me through none of this. And that's what y'all have to realize. If someone really loves you the way they say they do, they would never put you through none of anything. They wouldn't put you through any heartbreak and they wouldn't put you through a situation where you felt like it's either them or you have to care about. And I had to step away from him and cut myself out of his life completely. And I think he's done his job in my life. He left, he came back, he left again. I don't think he's going to come back this time, though. I genuinely don't believe it. I don't. But, it's hard. Y'all, it's hard to get over somebody. And I know there's someone out here who's like, who just thinks in their head like, oh, I can't get over him. You can. It takes time. There's no limit on when you get over somebody. Some people get over somebody in a day. Some people get over somebody in like 6 months. It just depends on how much you cared about this person. And honestly, sometimes you have to reevaluate your life and your self-worth and realize that maybe God didn't want to put you with this person. And maybe you have to think about it. What ending would it have had if you were still in this toxic relationship, situationship, period? He's talking to you while he has a girlfriend. But imagine if you became his girlfriend. He gonna go and talk to her or talk to somebody else because you're going to reap what you sow. He cheated on you and it hurt. Or she cheated on you and it hurt. And, you thinking about what if I just had taken them back? You would have still been getting cheated on. Time after time after time. That's just it. Your ending with this person is better than just starting over with that person. You get what I'm saying? You have to really understand that God puts people in your life for a reason. And God puts a man in your life for a reason. God puts a friend in your life for a reason. And God takes them away for a reason because they've done their part. You've learned your lesson. And you are ready to go. You're ready to grow. You're ready. Just go. And I know some of y'all are thinking it's so hard to get over people. I know sometimes it's hard where you just cry yourself to sleep or you just wonder, like you staying up, you can't eat, you can't sleep because sometimes you just think about it so much it hurts. And you have to suck it up. It's sad, but you do. You can cry, but you have to, get up, realize that this person is, not the person you were meant to be with. Wipe your tears away, get cute, do your hair, get a haircut, get your nails done, get a pedicure, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself feel beautiful. Find other things that make you happy. Realize there's reasons why you and this person are not together and move on. Because I'm telling you, it's a happier life after you realize that this person was not the person you are meant to be with. Trust me. You will feel a lot better. And, you'll boss up on them. You're supposed to boss up on them. I would hope that you do. Don't sit here and be sad over them the whole time. It's okay to be sad for like maybe a week or two. And you can miss them for however long you want, but don't let them consume your plans and don't let them consume what you got going on. Don't let them be the reason that your goals just stop. You got to keep going for you. Yeah, they break your heart. People are going to break your heart all the time. It hurts when someone that you truly cared about and you was in a relationship with for a long time breaks your heart. Regardless if it's a situationship, it's going to break your heart. Because you don't think that someone could hurt you that bad, but people hurt you that bad. And you just have to get up and you have to realize that, I'm a beautiful person. There ain't no reason why no one would want me. This is just a part of life. I got to just dust myself off, shake myself up, get up, go maybe get a cup of coffee, and keep progressing. Not for them, but for me. And you have to forgive them. Because, yeah, they hurt your feelings. And, yeah, they did this to you. Yeah, they cheated on you. Yeah, they put you in a fucked up situation. Yeah, they did this to you. But you have to take responsibility yourself and be like, look, I let this go on for as long as it did. So I'm have to forgive myself and I'm going to forgive you. And I'm going to go move on. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to move on. I know there's a little thing in the back of your head that says, don't move on, have help. Like, don't listen to that voice. Like, that voice isn't going to put you in a fucked up situation. Move on to someone who really does cherish you and knows your worth. Move on to someone who can tell you how they truly feel about you without being drunk or sober or having a girlfriend for them to realize that you were a great thing and that you were a good thing. Be with someone who already know you a good thing. That's it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, those type of situations are hard. I get it. Sometimes, and it takes a minute. Sometimes you're not ready to let go of somebody, and that's okay. Sometimes you're not ready to let go of people, and that's okay. But don't let it go on to the point where they have taken your youth, and you look up and you are 27 with 5 kids by this man or woman, and they don't do shit for you. They don't benefit you. They don't put money in your pockets. They don't love you the way that you're supposed to be loved. Like, y'all, I thank the Lord that, like, I really got out of that situation, because I would have been 20. I would have looked up and been 27, still lusting after this man, hoping that he would love me the way that I hoped that he would have loved me. And he would have cared about me the way that I cared about him. But he's doing his own thing. It's a good thing because we're going in both different paths. He's going his way. I'm going to go my way. And I think that he has done his part in my life. And I think that I can safely say that me and him have both moved on. And I'm doing good for the better. And, I don't know how he's doing. I don't really know. But, I can sincerely say that I am doing better. In that it feels like once he left, a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And I felt happier. And I felt better about myself. I didn't feel like, stressed. Because I really wanted this man to be my man. And I had to lower my self-esteem to bring his up. And be there for him the way I wanted to be there for him. And I had to realize you can't do that. And I stressed myself out wondering how he truly did feel about me. And I wondered what was going on in his mind about me. And, I don't know what he ever thought about me. And I may never know. And that's okay. I really don't want to know. Because it's over. And it's good. And I'm good. And I'm sure he's good. And I wish him the best. I used to wish ill on him. But that's just only going to block my blessings. So, y'all, if you really are struggling with getting over somebody, let me tell you, it gets easier day by day. Sometimes you just got to wipe yourself from their life Sometimes you got to delete their numbers. Sometimes you got to block their numbers so you can really receive the blessings that you're supposed to get. Because if you keep holding on to this person, you're going to find yourself in a sad situation. So sometimes you just have to take their energy and you just have to release it. That's it. Take their energy, release it. And you have to realize that you deserve better. Forgive yourself for letting yourself go through that for so long. Forgive them for doing what they have done to you and move on. Go get your nails done. Move on. Go get your hair cut. Move on. Think you can miss them. You can think about them, but move on. I know you have hope that y'all are going to get back together, but you're not. Move on. It was toxic. Move on. They did no good for you. Move on. That's all I can tell you. Move on. You can miss them. You can think about them, but you have to move on. Because they are not in your best interest, and God knows that, and that's why God is trying to remove them from you. See what I'm saying? Okay, so that concludes this Rant Series Part 3. My next series, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be about high school and what's life after high school, and nobody gives a fuck about high school. We don't know. I'm thinking, do I want to upload this tonight or tomorrow? I might just, you don't want to upload it with 11 Hip Hop Atlanta. You know what? I'm going to upload this one tonight. I lied. I changed my mind. I'm going to upload this one tonight, and then you guys will get 11 Hip Hop Atlanta tomorrow. Tell me what you think about this video. Do you think it was all over the place? Do you think I could have done better? Just let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can dislike if you want. It does not hurt my feelings. And I will catch you guys later. Make sure you follow me in the link. My Instagram, Twitter, all that is in the link below. So go ahead, feel free. And I will catch you guys later.